a softie.
The average of your size heart is somewhat close to your made fist. Okay? So that's give or take the size of your heart. Now,
David.
that's probably why Trump has no heart, right?
Oh no. I have a very small heart then, because I have very small heart.
So, first of all, if you take a look here, this is actually an atrium. That is the entire atrium, right? The other one is over here, right? Now, obviously, this one is a little larger than this one, makes this one the left one, that one the right one. Now, if you take a look, we talk about blood vessel and the color of the blood and everything. So this is the actual tissue of the blood vessel. It's what it looks like. All right?
I want to touch it.
Place your finger all the way into there. Now I am into the right ventricle.
Can I do that?
Now, no. Okay? That's why I get all the fun, all right? Now, so they actually have cut it open there, and I'm putting my finger all the way into the other ventricle here because this would have been a blood vessel coming out of there, all right? But you'll notice the big difference between what an atrium and a ventricle looks like. Now, if you follow, I'm using the bigger heart because you can see all of those nice major blood vessels. Okay, those are the blood vessels, those are coronary arteries that are feeding the heart with the nutrients and stuff. These are the ones, if we have a heart attack, are the ones that get clogged. Okay?
So it's the cardiac muscles that contract and pump the blood, right?
Yeah, these muscles right here. Okay, so if you just notice, the ventricles contract, the atriums do not. All right? Now, every time that it contracts, the ventricle's basically empty. Blood moves, capillaries slide on, and then new blood cells come into the capillaries, and that's where we transfer all the oxygen, nutrients, and stuff like that. So then we're gonna go to the little guy here.
It's a little heart.
Okay, I used to be a cardiac surgeon. Okay. You all right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so we're gonna.
Oh no.
Oh, yes. Kill it.
Oh, gross. Ew. No.
Yes.
All right, so
Wanna
now,
switch places?
as I said the other day, I like to reference to food.
Don't reference
No,
the heart
no,
to food.
Now, if you look at the side of the ventricle there, what's it look like?
I don't
It looks
know.
like steak,
Yeah.
right?
Can I see?
Pretty thin, that'd be like a hotel steak right there, but it's because it's a small heart, okay? What I want you to notice, you see this stringy stuff? That is actually the valve, right? So when we think of a valve, we think of like a plastic flappy thing. Well, this
I
is
know.
soft tissue, and basically it's like tendinous material. And basically it does the job. When it contracts, things push through it, then it relaxes and everything is kind of sealed shut, okay? If you have a leaky valve, basically it's just not sealing things shut. Now, if we were to just kind of snip that,
Okay.
okay?
That like splattered. I know. I
You can see real good tendinous-like material there, and there's a nice little valve.
You should throw that
Get
somebody.
underneath there, okay? Now,
Looks like floss.
Where did you get this at?
Gumby.
It's a deer heart.
Yeah, I know it's a deer heart, but where did you just get it?
Remy's brother.
Oh, okay.
Just kidding.
Movie.
So, something when you notice, it's almost like shiny.
How big
It's
was
waterproof.
How big was that gear that big
This one, I don't know, but it's big.
Who gave it to
It
you?
doesn't bother me.
I think it was Will Hayden.
Okay.
Okay. When we look at it, this basically tells you that blood does not absorb into the tissue of the heart from inside the ventricle. So it's waterproof, okay? Doesn't work that way. So then when we flip it over here and we're gonna go into the left ventricle,
You should look nice.
that was a good one,
It looks like pork chops, kind of.
okay?
Bruh. Oh my
All
god.
right, now,
Bruh.
what's that look like?
That's a big steak.
All right? I like to say this one looks like steak and this one looks like roast,
Yeah.
Yes.
okay?
I've never had steak or roast.
Now,
It looks like a
Gracie,
If
big
you-
cow tongue.
if you want to, heart muscle is some of the best as far as lean meat to eat.
No.
There's very little fat tissue in it.
Have you ever had cow tongue?
But the problem with it is you don't fix it right, it's really, really tough. So it's more of a slow cooker kind of meal than it is a grilling kind of meal.
Wait,
All right?
you grill heart?
Huh?
You grill it
Oh
hard?
yeah, you can slice that up like a steak and
No.
grill it, but it won't be
Just like
really
steak,
tough.
though.
In Grayson,
Okay? It's just meat.
there's like this.
So there's a good view of the valve again right under here. Okay, and if I put my finger through there, somewhere it'll come out a blood vessel if it's not too clogged up. Okay,
It looks like
Look
the
at
thing
this,
from
they
Little
are-
Mermaid.
there it is.
Coral reefs.
Okay.
I wanna poke it.
So, any questions?
Can you look at the what's the other one?
He wants to eat it for
What do you want me to do?
$20.
What's that other one?
This one's already cut
Is that a
that
tiny
one.
heart?
It's the same as this one.
You should cut open the big heart.
So it's like two babies and a mom
Oh
or
man.
dad.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that when,
Yeah.
one of two things, either that's where the
Yeah.
arrow hit it, or that's when they were cutting it out, they nipped it, okay? So,
Oh.
That remind me of the barbers.
That's horrible.
this is a thick one.
Man.
That's a good steak.
That's a good steak.
That's a big old roast there.
Oh man.
Okay. Bless
Bless you.
you. Ooh, you got all over the heart.
I face the
Okay.
opposite direction.
So,
You stole the blood of the heart.
Yeah, I kind
Want
of
some?
like this now. It's really satisfying.
you like the smell?
The cutting.
No, I said I like this now.
Oh, okay.
I don't.
Scented candle.
Does it
Basically,
have a
right now,
smell?
it's starting to smell like aging meat.
Yeah, I smelled it a minute.
Oh, here we go, look at
that?
it. We got the Jello.
Ew. No.
You know what that
Coagulated
is?
blood.
That's clotted blood.
That's what just came out of my nose through that.
No, it's just because once it dies,
Hey, Logan.
I was into this for a second.
Yeah, that
That
was
was
that.
a newer heart, wasn't
the right ventricle.
It just looks
It's like when you're yeah, exactly. Disgusting. That's why I don't like it. In your heart. Yeah, that's in my heart right now. What if
You might have just
throw me
seen
in the
some dark
trash?
blood.
That's a small heart.
How do you dispose of this?
Yeah, I was just
Throw it
thinking
in the
that.
trash can.
What if somebody just looks in the trash can and was like, oh, there's 3 hearts in
There's a
there?
dead person in
I
there.
usually let the janitors know that there's some
No, you shouldn't
Put it
let
in the
them.
trash can.
disposed body tissue in there.
Why don't you just put it in like the.
They're just in a Ziploc bag. It's like floating around in your backpack.
Do you want to grab that bag from me?
Someone should carry it around the hallway.
Hurry, quickly, we're dripping. Open her up. All right.
You gotta make sure those bags don't have holes in them.
Okay. Sit tight while I go clean up.
How about the bag?